Oh crap, I got my... Would you quit it? Would you quit it? Get off here. All right. Well, I didn't do my lanyard or my thing because lately I haven't had anyone come up here to do that, and it's kind of a challenge to record and do, it's just if people come up are fine, but I really wanted to say my piece to my she's not my aunt, she's my uncle's wife, and he had passed and she made his life a living hell. And she was let's just put it this way, she was an org. She was a horrible person. She It's just not belittling. I went to Wrightwood to a yard sale a while back. It was years ago, about 15 years ago. It's been that long? No. Let me see. About 10. 10 years ago, I went to Wrightwood because I used to live near Wrightwood. Back in 2015. Yeah, it's about 10 years. 2015, 10, 11 years. I went to Wrightwood. They have a really good yard sale in California. It's a whole big Wrightwood thing. And I thought it was really cool. And I'm like, why in the hell did Uncle Conrad move out of here? I mean, he was only here for a short time. I mean, we're talking his other place where he lived. He was there close to 20 years. His kids, everyone knew everyone. But when they moved to Wrightwood, they were welcomed, from what I was told. What happened was we were at yard sale, and of course, we all ran out of money, and I went, hey, I'm kind of hungry. I've been, running around all day. Let's get something to fortify our bodies. So that's what we did. We went, and my son and daughter, we all ordered stuff. I had my credit card, so I was good to go. The thing was, I used to share a credit card with my dad, and he put the last name as my maiden name, my maiden last name. And apparently, my uncle's wife, Jean, did something so bad that the whole place, the whole, community pushed for her to move. They said that he could stay, but she had to move. I would have divorced her. I would have. They would have made sure he could have kept the house and she would have moved on along, and that would have been the best thing for my uncle, because what she did was really bad, and I got a feeling what it was. Years later, of course, my son is helping them move out of their Dalton home in Michigan, and she did not want to have my son close the door to use the restroom. Get this in your mind. Closing the door to use your restroom because she thought he was going to steal. Wow. That took a lot for me to think about when my son told me that. I said, she told that to you? He goes, yeah. Did you tell him about her kids stealing and herself? A whole town in Wrightwood, California, kicked my uncle's wife because she's not even a part of my family. I don't have, definitely so happy I don't have no genetic in that. But yeah, Jean is a very bad person, and she did something really horrible. Oh yeah, by the way, you might want to do more or less, I think Jean cannot deal with younger men. Yeah. Yeah. I think she did something bad to some younger guys, and she did a Bill Cosby. Okay? She did a Bill Cosby. That's what my uncle's wife did, is a Bill Cosby to a bunch of men. Oh my God. Yeah, I'd want her out too. That's embarrassing. Yeah, my she is not my aunt. It's only by marriage, and she did a Bill Cosby to a bunch of men while she was still she was married to my uncle. She to death do them part, and I'm guessing that's what it was because she's wow. Oh hi, I'm talking about my aunt Jean. Oh, we'll call her Zelda. That's better yet. In our family, we use the word Zelda. We don't use her name because we believe it brings them power. Zelda is one of the president's wives went cuckoo for coconut. So we use the word Zelda. It's not because we play a video game. It's because we mean that they're fucking crazy. That's our way in my family. We call them cuckoo for cocoa nuts. They're on a Zelda spree. That's a Zelda. People, friends of mine thought my grandmother, this is like, ah, my grandmother heard of the video games. Oh no, we got a different Zelda. We never use the name of our family because you're giving them power. Just like my brother's Voldemort, I'm the devil's daughter. Oh yeah, and I've told my brother, oh yeah, this is the devil's daughter. Oh sister, you're here. Yeah, you bastard. Whatever. That's what my nickname was because my dad was a skier. He skied and he wore red. And when he got divorced one time the one time from Jane was funny. We went a whole season of skiing and he wore red with the he wore a hat thing that had the horns and everyone was laughing. And then my friends go, "Hey, you're the devil's daughter." And I go, "That's my nickname." And that's what I was on the ski slope. I was the devil's daughter because my dad wore red. And his one ex-wife told him he was the devil. I go, "Oh, Dad, you're the devil? Does that make me the devil's daughter?" We played it up like you couldn't believe. For Halloween, because she had stated that then. And my dad, we were on the main street, beautiful house. My dad says, "What do you want to do?" "I want you to dress up as a devil, the whole 9 yards, and we'll all, I pointed to, I go, maybe we can get, my brother and me, we'll dress up," and we did. We had a great time. It was a whole year thing. It's kind of like saying to somebody, "Yeah, it's not going to bother me. I'll make some lemon juice out of lemons, out of stuff going on." The unfortunate thing, my uncle was a therapist, and his wife told him when to go to the bathroom, how to go to the bathroom, and when to do it. Just because a therapist seems loving and caring doesn't mean that they don't know, they can't control their life. And he was a therapist. They wanted to keep my uncle and kick out his wife because she was bad. I heard she was doing the cosmic, "Hey, come over here." The Cosby thing, you drug somebody and you have your way with them. Well, apparently that's what was concluded. I don't know how true that is. All I know, I'm trying to put pieces together from 11 years of ago of going to Wrightwood because I live near there. I used to shop there and pick up some stuff, but I quit using my credit card over at the store, the eatery, because I don't know what she did there or how bad, because I know she was a horrible person. You waited on her, you never got a tip, and she always had to act like she was the master of all things. What happened was in Wrightwood, my uncle and aunt, well, my uncle, she's not my aunt, she's a piece of shit. She did some unmentionable things. And mind you, my uncle's a therapist, was a therapist, licensed, everything. Oh, yeah. His wife was a horrible human being. Just because a therapist is nice and they got their shit together in a sense. But let me tell you what, my uncle used my dad as an ATM. His wife, he could not, for a person who had all that education, but yet he could not tell his wife, quit spending 25 to 30%. We can't afford it because we can't keep borrowing from my brother. That's why they quit talking. Because she would go call your brother. I need money. I got to go shopping. You know what she would say to him? I need over, this is back in the 80s, okay? You can get under $1,000. We're not talking big name brands, by the way. If you're like, penny pitching, but she would say all these name brands that were expensive. She never went to outlet stores. She doesn't know how to shop smart. She's as dumb as a box of rocks. But when it came to acting like Bill Cosby and drugging half her neighborhood, that was a different story. Yes, she did a Bill Cosby, and she's not blood related. Thank God. Yeah. She got kicked out of if you does see down below, she got kicked out of a town in California. It wasn't a city. It was a small town in California. It's beautiful. They have skiing there. I was thinking of going skiing, but I I'm going to change my maiden name back, on my last name. And I'm thinking to myself, you know how you think, like, God, I'd have to use someone else's, yeah. I just, I would be afraid to use my own credit card because I would think that they wouldn't serve me. That's how bad she was. That is how bad whatever Jean did, or Zelda, whatever Zelda did, it was so bad that people, let's just put it this way, she caused so much problems and stuff, and they just said, we're not going to, they didn't want to bring anything down on her for one reason, because of her victims. They just said, you leave and you don't come back ever again. You will not be served at any store. You will not be served anywhere. We will ask you to leave. That's how bad it was. God. I heard go big or go home, but when you act like Bill Cosby with wow, she really got away with a lot. I hope her karma gets her, because what she did to my name, not hers. Oh, you really, what she did to my uncle, that I seen over and over again, how she would like say these little snide remarks and then just strip his whole feeling. She's not a human being. You know what they should do? They should just open up the door and fucking shove. I know I should be forgiving and stuff, but when you see someone, don't do what I did. Don't keep your mouth shut and keep everyone's secrets. You want to find my brother? Look up Erica Ann Nagel over on YouTube. You can find my brother on yeah. My dad never explained that my brother is now a transgender, because he went off his rails when he stated he was a transgender, and he stated other things that were a lie on his body, saying that he had a woman's part and a boy's part together, a hermaphrodite. No, he doesn't have that. Let's see, what else? Oh, Christopher is not my brother. Guess what happens when you get in an accident and you ask for your daddy's blood and they do a test on you right at the hospital? My dad called at 2 a.m. I thought somebody died. Nope, no one died. My daddy just found out that the reason why Christopher was born 3 months early because his daddy is in California. Couldn't afford to bring Letty back and told her, oh, well, it was fun while we had, sex and stuff. Goodbye. And just left her out, in the Philippines. I was like, damn, you marry her and everything. And because you didn't have the money. Oh, what a horrible person. So my dad isn't told by her. She's now 3 months pregnant when she marries my dad. Yeah, Christopher's not in the family. Boy, my dad was upset. Let's see what else. Oh, yeah, his dad's morbidly obese. He's Italian, and he lives in Anaheim, California. So, Christopher, if you're watching this, you know already, because like Dad told me, he gave you his address and phone number, so you better be getting on a phone call. Yeah. And as far as I know, and what I am hoping, oh, hey, hello. Guess what? I lost a lot of weight. Yeah, I've been doing, it's kind of like, it's like a paleo diet. And then at 8 o'clock from 8 to 10, I don't eat. I just, I eat steak and chicken and all kind of homemade stuff and lots of protein. And I tell you this much, I wake up every morning a pound lighter. Look at this. Look at this. Ooh, I am so excited. So put a thumbs up. Thank you. So I've been working hard. Yeah. Yep, I started this week. Actually, I started Sunday. Boy, that was a hard one. I started Sunday, which I would suggest, starting on a Monday. Oh, boy, that was hard. Then I thought, well, if she did this, she did a Bill Cosby. She's the kind of neighbor you don't want to go over and drink anything. My dad used to tell me that too. He said, no, don't have her make you drink. We used to joke about it. Yeah, I think that, and I've been told this, a lot. If you're going on a date, and they know you're alone. For guys too, by the way, I had a friend of mine, Mickey'd by a woman and raped. So yeah. I should put my yard stream on. Let me see. I don't know how I usually get yard stream. Mm. Well, it's not my family. Oh, my name. God dang. All I know, whatever she did in that little town, the next door neighbor bought her house, and they said upon buying you have 2 weeks. Yeah, they wanted them gone, never to come back. I was like, I was blown away. I really was, because we used to go there to the there was this one general store that had everything. I mean, even the weirdest, whatever you could find that was super weird, they had it. So we used to go there. Let me type this out. Oh, you know what they say about karma? It's a bitch. Oh. Woo-hoo. Woo-hoo. Oh, I'm live. Ooh. Okay, let's see how this is working. Oh, oh yeah, that's what I gotta do. Oh. Copy. There. There we go. Woo-hoo. So yeah. I better hurry up and drink this. It's getting close to my time to where I don't eat and I fast. So yeah, I fast and I lose weight. Look at this. Woo wee. Loo, 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 loo. I feel great. Oh, don't forget to put a thumbs up. I really would appreciate it. I just can drink. Oh, I can drink this anyway. It's like a paleo diet. In fact, I picked up Paleo Valley. They just came today. Woo! Some good shit. So I ordered that. That is some good tasty. It tastes like, it's just good. I drink plant fiber, prebiotics, biotonicals. I don't know what she did, but whatever it was so bad. So, yeah, what a horrible thing. Anyway, yeah, my brother isn't. Yeah, my one brother is a transgender on Facebook. And yeah, my dad's kept that a secret for a whole long time. Embarrassed. Yes, it did. Yeah. Yeah, it was other stuff he did. It wasn't just being a transgender. It was telling people that he was a hermaphrodite when he wasn't. I mean, come on. He had one of his friends who was a hermaphrodite. I went to college with her. She was in my one class. And in my one class, guess what I did for my, oh God, it was oh, we're going to play games. Oh, I had so much fun with my brother. My brother, I can always tell what he's going to play because he tells me. He calls and tells me what he's going to do to me. And then I go, okay, well, I better get this set up before he fucks me over. And I caught him. Oh, this is what I did. You see, my class was on how to, because I really thought I needed this, and so did my counselor. It was a college class on, you know, talking to people. Literally, I wanted to know how to be a better speaker, but it helped me more on YouTube than anywhere else. Yeah. So anyway, I had this teacher, and everything he said that it couldn't be possible, I did and never told him. I did everything on a fucking fly. Everything. All my shit was done on a fly, pretty much. Like 95% of my stuff, excluding a couple pieces, literally. I had 2 pieces that I did on a weekend, and I was lucky I had time to do it because I had to do it. But the other ones, I all did on a flyer. My son, what I did is I wrote everything down, and my son would get it to where it would play on the projector thing. Oh my God, it was, yeah, and he would help me out. Oh God, yeah. I did, and I never told him, but I always wanted to write him a letter. Hey, bro, I did everything on the fly, and you gave me an A. Yeah, I got an A in that class. I was like, yeah. He thought I put a lot of emotions up. No, why do you think I'm the only idiot who didn't do food? Because I'm thinking, how in the fuck am I going to put that in the Jeep? The windows wouldn't go down. And I got to put the shit back in there and hope somebody doesn't steal it. Oh, fuck no. I'm just going, yep, you know what I did? And I'm the first and last to do it. It's a demonstration on how to use a Thigh Master. This is the original one. It's old. You could tell it's got cracks in it. And I said, and I was in a pair of jeans, mind you, and I'm using it. See, it's so easy. See, and I laid down and showed different ways, and people recorded me. Yeah, and probably somewhere somebody recorded me doing one of these in my college about 11 years ago. Yeah, I found the deep dark secret that my uncle's wife was not welcome. They told him, we know a real good attorney if you want to. Oh no, I want to be with her. God damn. She been just nasty. Let's just put it this way. Man, she make my ex look better. A whole lot better. Even he wouldn't do what she did. I mean, let's just put it out there. What the reason why she got kicked out is being a bad person, and no one, if you have the same last name as me, and you go to Wrightwood, California, you might not be served because of Jean. Just putting it mildly, she did some really bad shit. We're talking, it's like it's no longer Lilith. It's now up there with the devil with trying to, how can I say this? Take over people's lives and try to get them. Someone would die in the area and she would rush over and her daughter would be stealing from them is the only thing that comes to mind that she would be doing. She's just evil. Yeah, so she's in a nursing home now. Let's hope that she stays there. Hey, don't leave my kitty look at him. You want to play? Did you want me to change it? See, it's got like little, hey, hi. Oh, let me see. Let's see, is anyone gone on my stream now? So yeah, I got my baby. Yeah, I've been exercising every day. No, I'm wearing these because they're comfortable. But I can here. See. I got a little more to go, but I'm not worried. I bought 3 months on this spot, and I'm working every fucking inch. I'm going to be a goddess, damn it. I am a goddess. Excuse me. I am a goddess, but I want to be the ultimate goddess. I cannot stand my body looking with blubbers and doohickeys. Yeah. There is no doohickeys on me. I will work that off. Don't worry, I have my legs just really hurt today. I was doing my exercises and my bunk goes out, and I'm like, damn, I'm holding on there and going, well, there's a plus to not going to the gym. When your leg gives out on you, you actually might have something. Well, in the gym, you might have a person you can hold on to if it's a busy gym. I used to go to Gold's Gym. I loved it. I have been surrounded. My father was a skier, and I grew up around health and you know, I grew up in a good family. Okay, yeah, I can see why they wanted Jean out of Wrightwood because I wouldn't want her in my town either. If she was in Pahrump, I'd be like, oh hell, Jean, get the hell out of Pahrump. They're not good people. No, you get the just keep it moving, keep it strutting, girl. No, she's in I was told by my Aunt Karen that they took the cell phone from her. She doesn't even have that. I said, oh boy, why? That's odd. She don't have even a cell phone, man. She made a big deal about getting my daddy's cell phone, though. But my brother kept that, Christopher. I wonder if he ever told my uncle that, because it was when he got in the accident at school or something. He got hurt. My dad took him there, and they went out to eat and did all this stuff. It was like 2 a.m. My dad calls. He goes, I can't sleep. I need to talk. And he tells me, they told me they couldn't share blood because we don't have the same DNA. Oh, Daddy. So my dad did a DNA test on him, got bloody all pissed up. I'm like, bitch, you married my dad 3 months pregnant because some guy couldn't afford to take you back to California. Hello? He should be the one pissed off. I'm just putting it out there. So He finds out that his dad was in the same DNA site they use. I use 23andMe and Ancestry. And I have all my cousins. My brother did one too. My other brother, Eric. Eric did one. He too is still in my family, but a different dad. No joke. So what I have found out is I am the only one so far. Isn't it nice to give out DNA tests? You can find out who's your real brother and sister. Yeah, I pretty much found out. You see, I sent Jennifer a DNA test thing through 23andMe. And even if you don't want to contact them, when you do the test, it'll show up, like, oh, you got a new relative. Never came up. But I seen before she blocked me on Facebook that she did the test a couple months ago. And I'm like, oh, my dad was right. Because we were saying that she was having yeah. Well, anyway, she's not on the DNA thing. I don't know if she used a different test or never used it. She could have done that too. She could have, my dad used, was it 23andMe? So it could have been Ancestry, but I got them both. She could have used a whole different one back then, but I don't know which one there was because, well, anyway. What I do know is bad things happen a lot to families. My uncle was a therapist. He was a licensed therapist, and he was a great guy. But even he was too scared to face his demons, and his only demon was woman, and her name was Jane. And she was a very mean woman. She was very vindictive, and nobody said no to her except me. And I loved to play with her because she had a lower IQ than me. And even though I didn't go to college and stuff because my senior psychopath didn't feel comfortable with me going to college and having friends, pretty much that's how he put it too. I would say that being more intellectual is what he was afraid of. And I just can't. Anywho, like anything else, when, my father was demonized by a woman who couldn't stop spending, my uncle could not. I don't know if he just was too scared to say, hey, Gene, we don't need all this. The woman could not cook. And yet she bought Wolfgang Puck by the gazillion. She had stuff in there that I knew chefs didn't use because they have a different technique. Do you get what I mean? If you cook a lot, there's certain things that you do and don't buy because it's stupid to use. She didn't clean hardly, so if you took any of her stuff out, they were filled with roaches or well, the last time she was cooking, there was like a dead mouse. I said, I'm done. I'm doing what stuff? I'm vegan today. Oh yeah, I became vegan one day at her house. You want to become? She said, well, I'm going to be cooking dinner. I'm going to go take a walk. That's in Wrightwood. They got a really good diner. Excellent. I'll take that home. I'm just on a diet. Yeah, she always thought I was on a diet. That's how I stayed skinny. No, that's how I stayed alive at her house. If you go to visit, you don't want to eat her food. God dang. Grandma and I, the last time I ate anything that Aunt Zelda made, I had to go and spend time in the bathroom. It was bad. Then I found out she didn't wash her hands. Goodness gracious, I had toilet food. I had the worst stomach cramps ever. I told my grandmother if she ever made me again eat anything that horrible aunt made, she goes, I'm not going to do it. I swear, Steffi, I'm not. I swear. I go, Grandma, she's a horrible, horrible witch. For me, I thought of Aunt Jean as the horrible, wicked witch. She took me out shopping and went out went out. I felt like, God damn, are you related to my mom? No, she did pills and looked good and hot, and you look like something from Snot. Okay, yeah. I'm just putting it out there because she stole from me too. She stole my legacy, and I'm looking to get it back. But yeah. So let's have a smoke on that. Well, today's payday, and guess what I got? A whole new, woo! Look at what I bought. Man, oh man, yes, the same thing. Payday got good. Gushman's Indica. So I'm just sitting there thinking, you know, what she did to my life and my family, my uncle. I think a slow, torturous, long life. Just sitting there in the wheelchair. No one really gives a fuck about her. Just let her just rot away and let her be forgotten. Yeah, that will kill her because she's very, very much into socializing and being what she is. Because how could you not, I mean, I could be wrong. It could be in other things, but yeah, she caused problems in that town and she was asked to leave. Wrightwood's a nice place. They got this, you can go on, they have it on Facebook. It's Wrightwood page. And it's really nice. And they have yard sale throughout the whole town's a yard sale. And I have learned, because I've done it twice, if you go early in the morning, you can scout out places and drive and stuff. It's an adventure. And I would love, to go out there again and do that. And I was kind of like, don't use the name. Don't use your last name. Oh, we got cash. So, yeah. So yeah, I am being real good every day. I take on my drinks. I do. I take them. I guess you can say I haven't had. Well, I don't drink anyway. And if you're on, it's not a diet. It's learning how to change your life and eating habits. Of course, I'm not going to be eating this many meat, and I won't be fasting all the time because I will be at my proper weight. But it's a good way to maintain. And also, by the way, if you're diabetic, it's like a big plus because my doctor, every doctor who has taken my blood sample has said, um, you're pre-diabetic. You're pretty bad. So I want to be the total inner, outer, and everything goddess. Yeah. But I got a ways to go, just a little bit. But every day I lose a pound. I do. So I've been on it since Sunday. Then we got Monday. They said I'm on 6 days straight. 7 day. 7 days keep going. I got a score of 7. I got a score yesterday, so it's a little less protein. I didn't drink as much as I usually drink these ultra protein, high protein milkshake, like 30 grams, one a day at least to get that because it's just so much to eat. I can't eat it all. Okay, see, I love you guys. Bye. Yeah, I love you.